But back in the winter, I went up to see Millwall play Fulham. Isn't that lovely? And I got in the wrong end. And I'm in the Millwall supporters, and they don't like me. And when Fulham score, and I cheered, they beat me up. They give me a bloody hammering, and they took me boots off, and half-time I had to go and get the bottle for them all, and pay, the bastards. And I had to come back, because they had me bloody boots. When I come back, and they all had bottle. Well, when I come out after the game, the BBC was doing a survey, and they said, what do you think about the relationship between the supporters of Millwall and Fulham? I said, I don't think it's good. And I don't think it'll improve. While they're shitting in our boots and we're pissing in their bovril, there's no way forward. I come in the kitchen carrying a duck. Now I said, this is the pig that I've been shagging for 15 years. She said, it's not a pig, it's a duck. I said, I'm talking to the duck. But I was in a hospital now. I've had to go to the hospital, to the doctor's surgery, and he went down to give me some tablets. When I got there, a woman came in. By Christ, she was smart. She had a very skimpy frock on. She said, can you help me? I thought, shit, I bet I could. She said, I said, I'll give you a little examination. Well, I took a tit out. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm just checking for lumps and that sort of thing. And I took the other one out, and they never dropped more than a foot. Oh, she would fit. Now, so when I look up your asshole, I bend her over the desk and lift her and pull her knickers down. And I thought, now's my chance to give her one, so I give her one. I said, you know what I'm doing now? She said, I know exactly what you're doing. You're catching syphilis. That's what I come in about.